do this. Stomach touching. These ain't just raps, I come from nothing. No time to react like I'm up in the kitchen cutting onions. Grandma showed me the family hustle, she was number running. 5 years later, my bundle's buzzing from public funding. No fun discussion when social workers arrived. She could look up in my eyes and tell that I was deprived. A young mind with an old soul, laying newspapers to get the stove on. Thinking how did my parents' life go so wrong? No silver spoon, they all black at the bottom. We adapt to the problems, moving packs so we robbing, letting jumpers fly, hoping it would land us in college. Instead we own crates, late nights watching rats and the possums, looking like a young Snoop with his shirt off. I'm that hungry. I was fasting before I understood it. Where I'm from, disagreements normally come with bullets. The streets don't come with booklets, but they glorify and love the ones who pull it. No food in the fridge, no food in the cabinet. Looking at a gun and I'm ready to grab it. Guess it's time I go and marinate in the madness. The streets turn me into a savage. No food in the fridge, no food in the cabinet. Looking at a gun and I'm ready to grab it. Guess it's time I go and marinate in the madness. The streets turn me into a savage, it's tragic. Took a disadvantage, turned it to a dialogue. Supplying y'all, life is hard. Somehow I'm providing the finest bars, small portion dinners. We used to question if the Lord was with us, distorted visions. On the porch with villains, now we report the winners. Cheap cereal with water, some nights with salty swine. Nowadays you can Google your diet, it don't cost a dime. Generational bad information, passed down with passion. Pig rations from the slave master, he laughing. Seen havoc as a youth, it became useful. I made it fruitful, strong arm without approval. I'm being truthful, used to blow money all week long, now I'm being frugal. Only twice a week, on the weekend I get a nightlife a peek. From only rice to eat to taking flight, staying in the nicest suites. 5-star chef slicing beef with a slice of pie. Middle finger right in your face, you dislike and tie. I hear your raps, then I see you, yeah nigga, your life a lie. No food in the fridge, no food in the cabinet. Looking at a gun and I'm ready to grab it. Guess it's time I go and marinate in the madness. The streets turn me into a savage. No food in the fridge, no food in the cabinet. Looking at a gun and I'm ready to grab it. Guess it's time I go and marinate in the madness. The streets turn me into a savage, it's tragic. Of the D, the last place you probably wanna be. Hell, a hotel, the lobby, the streets. Aggressive little niggas popping they piece. Feeling proud when somebody deceased. Come on. Middle of the mayhem, better pray that decay jam. Wolves run the streets and chase lambs, get your face slammed. On the concrete with confidence, pat your pockets for your profits and pocket it. I could promise this, listen, niggas never gave a fuck and never will. No loyalty with business, they wanna know who got the better deal. You think you nicer than me, little nigga? You better kneel. Your chances like jumping in the ocean barehanded to try and catch a eel. You ain't gotta like my music, but you go respect the skills. Any outfit I'm rocking, best believe I'm still dressed to kill. Play with me if you want and find out. Ty's a tyrant, permanently put you on a timeout, nigga. Wrapped around this bottle, wolves in your life in the danger zone. Detroit City, surrounded by the wolves in your building is. Trying to survive as a job with no benefits. You owe, I won't mention it. Just revoke privileges, gold penmanship, elite lyricists, gold membership. Your road tentative, you don't belong, your song's frivolous. For those living it, I promise your soul's feeling this. Land of no innocence, hearts cold and militant. Dark roads with instruments that whistle and drum. A ghetto symphony, no sympathy, we live in the slums. Villains with guns where I'm from get treated like superheroes. These move illegal, the root of evil, rule the people. Cruising Regals, clean shoes with a dirty weapon. Did you learn your lesson? Hell no, where I'm from doing dirt is destined. Never debating with dummies that don't deserve my presence. Mid-conversation, I slap them to send a perfect message. For his competition, always leave them hurt and jealous. From the curb where the dirt develops, nigga.
Life in the danger zone. Detroit City. Surrounded by the wolves in your building is. Got the pattern of the wilderness habitat.
Muchachaボラディモアリーオイエーグレット
Understood is understood. Niggas know who the D-League niggas is when it come to this shit, and we know who the niggas who can really do this shit and get down with it. You know what I'm saying? You know them gold trophies is here. Off top, nigga, east side Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Deprived as a youngster, collecting bottle dimes by the dumpsters. Now my rhymes got these models trying to slide out they jumper, commit a crime and slide a Trump sign on the bumper. Police see me, think no never mind, that's a particle of my glove of mine. The block hot as fish grease, niggas flesh get fried. If you don't stand for something, it's probably best for you to step aside. Get clocked in a second over hours, that's the test of times that I'm living by. Listen long enough, you start feeling high. This the raw dope from a land where niggas lost hope. Fixing comes, every law broke, Chevy muffler car smoke. Car nations for all the rap homies that I call goats. Instead of using gangster movie clips, I'm using yard quotes. My mind moving, I feel back so I can fine tune it. Ex-crime student, I provide every rhyme fluid. She ain't got draw walls, your baby mom on the side screwing. You just a tool she using when she really a hoe. You dumb, deaf, blind, all three if you ain't feeling the flow. I been in spot, sleeping my eyes, feds kicking the dough. What you know about it? Just another troubled soul trying to find his own way. Make a path with my pain, trying to slide to home base. Many days in my life, I ain't know if I was gonna make it. So when you listen, just know that every song's sacred. Only handout was focus, hope, giving them cans out. If jobs didn't pan out, we taking the scam route. One of the illest, often the words coming out of my fans' mouth. I do this for them in my therapy, fuck a rapper rapping. Used to have dreams of platinum plaquing, but my destiny was pave my own lane with my pain and leave a legacy. Life a gumbo of decisions, I'm leaving recipes. God bless me that one night I didn't let the weapon sneeze. OGs molded me right, taught me protect the queens. My business mind same as before. Show respect to fiends that kept on coming back, but stern in the same breath. I give them breaks, but if late I'm irate, ready to break necks. The fans hooked the cocaine tapes, was just a taste test. I'm about to take over, take notes to class in session. If you ain't figured it out yet, you in the master's presence. Where I'm from, the life grim. You got a slim chance of heaven, cause they raising hell. Just another troubled soul trying to find his own way. Make a path with my pain, trying to slide to home base. Many days in my life, I ain't know if I was gonna make it. So when you listen, just know that every song's sacred. Time to float. Let's do this shit. These streets designed to break you, but if you break through, you might get a house with a lake view. Normally the results is what happen when Jason chase you. Draw a conclusion, they might trace you, then erase you. Stayed in dirt like a Kentucky Derby gate crew. Play the dozens, you might see exactly what a 12 gauge do. Buckshots, home of the haulers where the love stops. A drug spot, fiends got they chub rocks, I treat them right. I'm breathing life from the dark side where the heathens fight. Poor kids had bulimic frights, scared to eat at night. Cause tomorrow ain't promised, let alone the meal. That's real. Ay, being halfway homeless actually helped me hone my skills. Handy with the hammer, I obviously know the drills. A tragic past, detention in the streets was at the class where you gambled your life at the dice game that you gamble cash. My verses go be loved around the world until the planets crash. I plant this path, then I planted flags in different territories. Across the region, they go tell my stories. Even my failures felt like glory, though they derailed me shortly. Surely, I could quit and toss the towel in. But how can my daughters look at their father and be proud kids? It don't matter who won, long as you fought when the round ends. A warrior until the beat in the left side of my chest sound gives. Crown, this is one of the illest moments you ever witness. Every minute, every lyric, it's a purpose with it. Prepare my people for when the serpent's spitting. I'm worth the listen. I was inches away from being a murder victim. Dangerous dialogues led to flagrant fights with firearms. Police riot guard, minor charge, see it via Viacom. Being humble in the jungle won't stop when the lions charge. By and large, these rappers lying frauds, nigga. That's real talk. Designed to break you, break bread before they take you. I give you my journey unfiltered, hopefully it's something you can relate to. Make money, don't let it make you. Real shit, niggas. Waking up, checking my stocks in the morning. My plots is enormous, need that drop that is foreign. No phone combos cause the cops is recording. Nigga got popped for his portions, body found by some rocks in the forest. Bitches see me and they flocking like tourists. Crazy 20 years ago, my block was the poorest. Bubble cocaine was the only rocks that was gorgeous. Shotguns and Glocks in the storage. In the mayhem, worry about Ray-Bans. Paved my own way in this game cause the lanes jam. East Detroit made man. I turned that page, had to change plans. Failed many times but always bounced back up like a break dance. A brave man know exactly when to be cautious. Breed bosses, your teen novice. Used to sleep on wooden floors, now I can eat off my clean carpet. I speak with actions, y'all can keep talking, nigga. From a boy to a man, quickly came up with a plan. This hustle just temporary, cause it's jail or an obituary. I had to start thinking out the box. From a boy to a man, quickly came up with a plan. This hustle just temporary, cause it's jail or an obituary. I had to start thinking out the box. Had a different game plan than most of my niggas. Learned the streets, start approaching it different. My dreams as a teen, I had to let them float down the river. I was bitter, my mama sipping liquor with the drugs in her system. Crazy visions, it made us vicious. We stayed suspicious, we praised the bishops. I had to change my mission. A hard life, the best way for me to explain my lyrics. No cosign is cocaine delicious. No page fictitious. Book of my life will be a bestseller. Speaking through glass, either jail or a bank teller. I paint clever, so the resource was the latter. You niggas talk, but you're soft as the cloth on the pastor. Praise the God, come walk with a master. Land of the lost, hearts full of daggers. Independent, I'm the boss and the backer. Ocean front with sharks and the snappers. From a boy to a man, quickly came up with a plan. This hustle just temporary, cause it's jail or an obituary. I had to start thinking out the box. From a boy to a man, quickly came up with a plan. This hustle just temporary, cause it's jail or an obituary. I had to start thinking out the box. struggles, all my pain, all the dark days of my life turned me to a slave. Feel like in the night, 3:30 in the morning on the east side of 6 Mile. If you know, you know. It's survival of the fittest, a lion in the trenches. Rifles for my rivals in the village. They grimy and malicious. For diamonds in the bitches, well, death occurs. We was trained to strike the shepherd's herd and never fully trust the reverend's word. Witness weapons burn around Ronald Reagan's second term. School of hard knocks is where my first lessons learned. Nerves are still as what the pressure earned. Block hot as a pressing curl rolled to riches. I clearly made a reckless turn. No turning back, these the cards I'm dealt. I never lost a step, tool on my side, just like a gardener belt. The quickest way to die is if you jeopardize my daughter's health. On the porch with a torch, I always took the cautious steps. Speaking from experience, really hands-on with reality. Sacrifice your sanity to help improve your salary. Cross the line, I'm coming through clean with the cavalry. One of the best in the world, I'm speaking candidly. All my struggles, all my pain, all the dark days in my life turned me to a slave in the night. Afraid of the fight, never, I'm built for this. Sundown to sun up, all the hustlers can feel this shit. Hey yo, all my struggles, all my pain, all the dark days in my life turned me to a slave in the night. Afraid of the fight, never, I'm built for this. Sundown to sun up, all the hustlers can feel this shit. Turn my life around with the words I'm writing down. Scope the scene, sniper style. Right with a lion's proud. Witness white blocks was getting flipped. Nobody buying vows. Life quick as a lightning round. Deep waters, you likely drown. Catch me off the ocean eating salmon, and it's lightly brown. The green light on the hit was given to Hector when I slightly smile. Respect is the foundation. Where the young killers is crown craving. Your success, they always gon' downplay it. I finally found patience. Music, my therapy. When I'm done, I left a legacy. Respect and integrity, strong friend, nobody check on me. But that's life, I learned it at a young age. My dumb ways had me walking in lineups like it's a runway. I prayed this music will work for me, hopefully one day. But the dialogue was deadly, daily definitely seen gunplay. My name is respected, but I promise it ain't happen overnight. Muscle memory, still wanna run when I see the police lights. Facts. All my struggles, all my pain, all the dark days in my life turned me to a slave in the night. Afraid of the fight, never, I'm built for this. Sundown to sun up, all the hustlers can feel this shit. Hey yo, all my struggles, all my pain, all the dark days in my life turned me to a slave in the night. Afraid of the fight, never, I'm built for this. Sundown to sun up, all the hustlers can feel this shit. Type of nigga to go for it on the fourth down every motherfucking time. That's how much confidence I got in my motherfucking game, you feel me? Machacha, Ty Farris, man, you got nothing but that raw shit right here, man, you dig me? Bars over BS, nigga. Hey yo, cinematic with the phrases, passion on these pages. Graphic but amazing, this talent came with patience. Fans giving praises, DJ Khaled being gracious. Rappers having seizures when I give them flashes of the greatness. I mastered every stage of this without changing shit. Rabbit got the gun, now I love when the table twists. We ain't gotta be family for you to relate to this. You don't believe in the God flow, you dumb, not an atheist. Paid dues, not a pen and paper, pay the rent. Used to be a nasal sniff to an extra from a Jason flick. Side door sales when I babysit, made the neighbor sick. It was nickels and dimes, but I made sure I got the baby's milk. Don't play with this, catch the caution signs. Cooler collector, but I can revert back to my hardest times. Willing to let the gun steam into the beef cook. Might find your body froze like car bones hanging on a meat hook. I don't know, niggas don't care to meet them, but I'm prepared to beat them like I'm walking on the stage of Jerry Springer. Different brain waves, exactly what the pain made. My pistol was a plain Jane, but worked good like a trained slave. No more cotton fields, we bosses with option deals. Let go to major label dreams and hit the block and bill. At the dice game, cautious, the Glock is not concealed. This round the time D12 was telling y'all about popping pills. That's my fam, that's forever, they open doors for me. Trickle down Marshall Mathers whores for me on tour orgies. Can't fuck with the flow tsunami, just brace yourself. Been breaking jaws since Busta Rhymes was breaking necks. Bet against me, that's the best way for you to stay in debt. These rappers rapping dressed like they contemplating changing sex. Come on, man, what the fuck? These rappers rapping dressed like they contemplating changing sex. Nigga, you know what the fuck it is, man. Copenhagen, you know what I'm saying? Bars over BS. Machacha, Ty Farris. Nothing but that raw motherfucking shit for niggas, man. Tap your veins and get a motherfucking needle, and you know the rest. Yeah! I feel unstoppable right now, man. Shorty, get your mind right. Sour things come with the limelight. Don't get left with a lemon face. That $200 dinner date, a nigga think he definitely get to penetrate. By 2 a.m. you kicked out of his living space. At least you got pics of the steak and wine. You think the date went fine till you hit homie line and he hit decline. Never talk to him again, I guess the next batter's up. Damn, time to post pics with minimum clothing. Fast life, you wanna live in the moment, but you thirsty revealing your motives. I can promise real love, the feeling is golden, but what you see in the mirror, that image is broken. The attention and money normally cost your values. Your body is your temple, niggas judging them tattoos. I hope this verse don't have you tweeting all up in a bad mood, and stop harvesting the pain from your last dude. Real spill. Just take a listen, leave the emotions out, you might learn a thing or two. Yeah, attention is a killer, normally stab you in your heart. If you don't get it, you feeling lost. Fully clothed conversations, how you pick a nigga's fault. Leave without fucking, that's how you keep you up in his thoughts. Being lonely sometimes is good, you need to hit reset. Maybe it's reasons you always get reject. When you ask for commitments and never get respect. He changed the subject, you start smiling when he mentions sex. This ain't rocket science, life's a mountain, needs the rocks you climb. And every time you post a nude in my eyes, your stock's declining. What's the fun in having something everybody's seen? That ain't royalty if everybody got to see the queen. You probably just a fling. And here's the thing, if you independent with a strong mind and never waver when a nigga on your wrong side, baby girl, you gon' shine. Most of the time niggas lying, go throw signs. Hope you catch him, this ain't a diss, this a message. This ain't a diss, it's a message. All I'm doing is preaching value. You know, you gotta see the value within yourself. Don't devalue yourself for attention. Vulnerabilities. Shit therapeutic. Hey yo, let me confess I'm not the best man in this world, but my baby girl probably argue that. I'm hard to harbor raps, used to be heartless. Streets calling, I replied with a big smile. Used to be in a dope spot, all I heard was John Madden and sniff sounds. Went to jail, was accused of carjacking. Victim barely saw what happened, that case lost traction, they stopped tracking me. I found music as a result, I lost family. Not a good big brother or cousin, that's another discussion. Engulfed in the flames of the streets, I was hustling onions. Out my grandmama basement, better known as the dungeon. I come from nothing but never compromised integrity. Approached the game like Pat Beverly, never was back heavily. But that never slowed me down, overshadowed or overlooked. I give you pain with a pen, my life is an open book. Heart of a warrior, kicking in doors with a broken foot. No supporting cast with my craft, the coke getting cooked, nigga. Vulnerabilities, I smile but inside I know they killing me. Vulnerabilities, I smile but inside I know they killing me. Throwing E's in the air, trying to carry tradition. You enjoy the music, but I could tell you it was scary to live it. Death crossed my path a few times, now I cherish the minutes. Teardrops from my eyes sometimes when I stare at the lyrics. That's real. Block raised me, my parents was missing. Street entrepreneur, had to develop a business with rebel intentions. Barely sleeping at night, had breakfast with biscuits. Can't trust a soul, life is cold. That's one of the first lessons in living. A father first, before I care about a flawless verse. Tossed in dirt, sold drugs, had the nerve to try to call it work. Hiding pain, I perfected it. Where I'm from, that's a prerequisite, like a deep deficit in profits from street settlements. I get behind this microphone and leave messages. Hope you check them, appreciate street elegance. A lot of times in my life, clearly I was negligent. To my family, that's an embarrassment. I can't bury it. Real talk, man. Shit. Vulnerabilities, I smile but inside I know they killing me. Vulnerabilities, I smile but inside I know they killing me. Vulnerabilities, I smile but inside I know they killing me. Vulnerabilities, I smile but inside I know they killing me.